Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, October 11th, 2021. My name is Crystal Dawn Hill, and I'm here to share an update on the experiences I was having last night that I did a video about. I woke up about 3 a.m. and I've had this feeling of my divine masculine pulling his light body away from mine. And the sensation actually is why I woke up. Um, it was like trying to pull one person, trying to pull their body apart from itself. It felt so strange. And he felt, and I'm saying he felt because I could feel it as though it was me feeling it, but it was his feelings of panic that it wasn't happening. And when I woke up and I realized what was happening, I just kind of giggled to myself that it couldn't happen. And maybe that's what it took for him to understand that. So when I kind of processed it all a little bit, I went back to sleep. And just now it's about 9:30, I think. It's somewhere between 9:30 and 10. I was awoken by a dream, and this dream is what's really blowing my mind. I want to back up and up to yesterday morning. I woke up from having a dream about a friend of mine, and I messaged her and I told her all about the dream. It was a very realistic dream. I mean, in this sense, not that it could happen, but or that it would happen, but in the sense that it felt very real to me. It was visceral. So I told her all about that dream, and I told her that I felt like it was a parallel reality or simultaneous reality. So this dream that I had this morning was the same way, only it was even more realistic. Um, I was at this house, and the person who is my second ex-husband in real life, he and I were together. And I have this recurring dream of doing laundry in all these various places. I know that laundry is a very significant dream symbol. I don't know exactly the meaning of it, especially for me personally, but I do know that it's um, a dream symbol that a lot of people have, and that I have it on a recurring basis, I'm sure, is very significant to my personal journey. I've just never really investigated it thoroughly or meditated to find out specifically what it means for me, other than, I guess dirty laundry or dirty baggage being cleaned, which most definitely was what was going on yesterday. Excuse me. So, this dream that I had that woke me up this morning, I was married to my second husband. We were doing laundry, and it was like a laundromat in our house. It was like, and I live in an apartment building that has four washers and four dryers or five dryers. So, maybe it was like that room in a parallel reality. I don't know. But anyway, um, our house had like four machines in it. So we were bickering about which loads of laundry we were going to do first. I guess we had just come home and was trying to, catch up on everything that we dirtied on vacation. So that isn't even the significant part of this dream. That was just the beginning. Um, in the dream, somehow I shifted, and someone different, by the end of the dream, someone different was my husband. Someone that I had a crush on in the past. Not really like a romantic crush, but like I admired him because he was strong and strong-willed and determined and courageous and all that. It wasn't like I didn't find him physically attractive, or I wasn't interested in him romantically or anything like that. It was just I was amazed by him and his character. So anyway, that's who ended up being my husband by the end of the dream. So in this dream, the way it unfolded and progressed was that somehow the second husband vanished, which I'm not going to complain about. He vanished out of the dream, and I was all doing all this stuff on my own. Well, then this older man turned up. Now, in real life, I am no relation to this man that I know of, but we share the same last name. And I'm familiar with both him and his wife from being former customers of mine at a store that I used to work at, that they shopped at a regular basis. So he turned up and he was helping me. He was helping me physically do whatever tasks I was doing, and he was also offering me like emotional support and guidance and advice and everything. And interestingly, that's kind of the person that I take him to be in real life. I don't know if he is. He's very quiet, but I would take him to be very wise and insightful and everything. So at the end of the dream, I was getting ready to go to his wife's house with him. And just as I was headed out the door, this man comes flying in the door. And it's this man that I just told you about, who I had this admiration for in the past. And they're no relation. I don't even think they know each other. But this man who shares my last name was my father-in-law in the dream, was this man's father. So the reason I'm sharing all this, because I know I jumped around and I know it sounds kind of weird, but the reason I'm sharing all this is because I do feel like it's a parallel reality that I was in. And I do believe that all of this craziness that we're all feeling, the nausea and the dizziness and the disorientation, the shaking, the anxiety, all these symptoms that we're describing, I believe is as a result of our body's reaction to this knowing that we're in a place in the cosmos where we're doing all this shifting around. And I think that everyone is going to go through this eventually. And I think that documenting these experiences is very important at this point, because these are the encyclopedias and reference guides and how-to manuals that people in the upcoming generations are going to need for this experience. And if nothing else, it'll be good entertainment for them. Or something that, goes down in history that, I don't know, technology maybe 100 years from now or 200 years from now might enable people to go in and edit someone else's video or delete it altogether. But, if it sticks around, then it'll be there for someone to utilize or, enjoy in some way. So that's why I decided to document this morning with my morning hair and barely a sip of coffee in my system, because I really wanted to share it while it's fresh in my mind. So thank you again, everyone, for listening and for following along in my journey. All the best to you along your journey as well, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.